Good afternoon, YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is good old. You're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media. A little over a couple of years, the mainstream media has really crossed the line a few times here or so. I came across a video, and the GOP Republican majority leader in the Congress is a polio. It's the disease killed the death of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And one from CNN really the guy. Taking this out of the political, are putting this into a more common sense issue here. Polio is a disease that could really end life. Whether person or not, polio is nothing to laugh at, something you don't mock. It's like someone mocking a woman who's suffering from second or third stage ovarian or breast cancer. Something you don't do. The video is titled, "Mainstream Media Needs to Take a Step Back and Do Real Thinking." Now, we all know that it is a very devastating. I mean, there's so much you don't do. With issue, mock. The person is in politics or in music or in movies or in business or whatever they got. So is a making fun of somebody who has a virus, being mocked because they need help walking. Okay. Someone from CNN mocked Mitch McConnell because help to walk the stairs. It's a very trouble thing to do. Who is suffering the effects from polio, because it attacks to the human body, especially the motor skills of someone who's walking, who has the capability of walking. It makes the bones weak. And I mean, you have to understand that CNN do not care. People in the mainstream media do not care. They are heartless, soulless, they are gutless, vile, vomit. Polio is something you don't laugh at or mock. If someone is suffering from the effects and survived it, or whatever it is, whether it's ovarian, breast, colon, testicular, pancreatus, throat, whatever kind of cancer it is. Terrible and horrible that someone would ever even mock anybody who's suffering from the effects of a disease. And CNN that work with the network that are soulless, non-human, with no feelings, heartless, pathetic bunch of people. I suffer syndrome. I have Tourette syndrome. And I'm not afraid to speak out of what I get. It's not a disease that you can catch. Tourette's is a physical disorder. I've had it my whole life. I've been mocked. I've been made fun of. I've been ridiculed for having it. And there are people out as the balls. Anybody with a health issue, they need a mirror to see if they're human or not. An aunt over 20 years ago who suffered from breast cancer, 4th stage. I lost a grandmother who died of heart and kidney failure. I lost a grandfather of heart kidney failure who died his whole entire life. Prayed for so anybody who's watching this video right now, take and do some real thinking. What if someone was mocking you because you suffered from polio or cancer or having the AIDS or HIV virus or any disease that you're suffering? Just take a step back and think for a moment. What if that was you, someone was mocking? Because they think it's funny because I'm walking up the stairs. Heartless people in this world that don't give a shit. That they think it's funny to mock someone who suffered from polio, cancer, health issues they've had their whole life. And they're trying to make it one day at a time. It's not easy. I mean, before he died, he hid his disease, his deal from the public. John F. Kennedy had Addison's disease, and nobody knew about it until he died. After he died. These are health issues that people like CNN and the rest of the mainstream media are mocking. It is a very disgusting and is a bunch of village full of sick motherfuckers mocking Mitch McConnell. Even though I don't like the guy, but he's suffered from polio and he survived. Okay. Polio is a disease that's it's nothing to laugh at. It is some serious shit. Okay. If you work in the media, following of mocking this guy, then you need some serious mental evaluation on what's up in here in your head that's screwed up. Just think about it for one moment. You survived polio, survived it, but still feel the effects of polio. Walk or need to hold on to something just to stand, to do your job. See, this whole entire thing has gone political. It's gone immoral. Nobody's thinking no more. They decide, well, let's mock this guy or this guy, or mock the person over here or here, and take a step back and do some real fucking thinking. Take away what's happening now for a moment. So, someone who's suffering the effects of polio. Have some respect for the guy who survived. It's like suffering from tuberculosis or syphilis. Laughing at a health issue and mocking someone that has health issues is a really fucked up thing. Really mess up thing. I got mocked. I got made fun of because I had TRITS. I was diagnosed at 14 years old with TRITS syndrome. Laugh at it every freaking day. I'm 41 years old, diagnosed 27 years ago. Okay, 27 years ago. I was diagnosed at 14 with TRITS syndrome. Yeah. I got made fun of, got harassed, called names. I was even called a retard because I was in special ed. Didn't like it, didn't want to have to deal with it. There's times where I wanted to commit Harry Carey. Harakari. I wanted to end my own life because with being made fun of, being mocked, being treated like nobody. The point where you gotta look in the mirror yourself. Put yourself in these people's shoes who's suffering, not just from mental, but also dealing with physical disease like polio, cancer, tuberculosis, syphilis, AIDS, HIV, yellow fever. Before you make that attempt to mock somebody or make fun of somebody, put them down, call them names, how about you shut the fuck up? Take a step back. Because put yourself in our shoes. Walk being made fun of, getting cold names, getting harassed, getting called retarded because of being in special ed. Walk in our shoes. Coming from the pain we deal with every freaking day. You know, when I was diagnosed at 14 with Tourette's, 14 years old, diagnosed with Tourette's, my father cried because he blamed himself for me having Tourette's. And like my father, I cried because my son has Tourette's. Blamed myself. Tourette's is nothing to laugh at. Tough mental disorder that I get. I suffer from it every day. I take medication for it. Not funny. It is a difficult thing to deal with. So before all you cocksuckers decide to have the ball to mock somebody with a or a medical issue, just shut the fuck up and take a step back. What if that was you or your child or your parent or your sibling that suffered and survived it? Stop and think. Don't be a dumb motherfucker. Join the crowd and mock somebody who suffers from medical health issues, psychological issues, because that would come back teeth one day. CNN is full of dumb motherfuckers who mock this elderly man in his 80s. Died polio. Even though he survived, he still feels the effects of polio. He needs assistance upstairs. He needs to hold on to a platform just to stand. So the mainstream media needs to shut the fuck up, take a step back, and think, what if that was them? with polio. But of course, the lie like, well, Mitch McConnell, no, you don't. No, you don't. The man has suffered from the effects of polio. He survived it, in which FDR died. It killed him. It destroyed his life. Anybody who suffers from polio, they will tell you they are suffering from the effects of it. CNN is mocking this guy, 83? Because of polio. He survived it. But yet, some asshole from CNN mocks this guy. Have some fucking decency. You open your mouth or do some shit. Take a step back and think, what that was you that suffered from polio or cancer or tuberculosis or whatever disease that you're suffering that's someone has. Put yourself even in my shoes. Best thing to do is just fucking mouth. You open mouth and insert foot. It's not funny. It's not cool. And we're not having a good time. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. I don't like having Tourette's syndrome. I hate it. I don't like it. It ain't fun. It fucking sucks. I have to take medication for the rest of my life. Help me. I don't like taking medication, but I have to. I got to get it for the rest of my life. Help me. You know what? It is helping me. I don't like about somebody getting mocked because they have something. Oh, cancer, AIDS, HIV, tuberculosis, syphilis, whatever, and they get mocked. They're getting attacked. I don't like it. I fucking hate it. Because it sickens me because idiotic dumb motherfuckers has the balls and the guts to mock people that's suffering from health, psychological, and disease that's ravaging their body. And it's just fucked up that they're getting mocked, teased, harassed, being called names. Even famous people are getting that they have this being mocked by regular people, even whatever. You know, it's I don't like it. I don't care if you're a correspondent in the media, or a journalist, or a broadcaster, or whatever you are. Dumb motherfucker. I'm saying this to CNN's face. CNN is a village full of sick, dumb motherfuckers. They need to be held accountable and be called out for their fucking bullshit. Else, I'm calling you out too. I'm calling you out. The motherfuckers that have mocked, harassed, name-called, suffer from disease, psychological issues, health issues. I'm calling you fuckers out too. And you will be held accountable. Whether you know it or whether you like it or not, I'm calling you out. I'm going to hold you accountable for your bullshit. I suffered from Tourette's my whole life. I don't like it. I wish I didn't have it. But guess what? I gotta deal with it myself. I'm one of many people who suffer from Tourette's. I got in fights because of it. Because I mean, her name called, harassed, whatever happens. I'm sick of it. Tired of it. Before all you dumb motherfuckers who has the history of mocking people, shut the fuck up. Take a step back and think. Put your fucking fat ass in our fucking shoes, motherfucker, and know what we're going through. Even people who are suffering obesity, they're getting made fun of. They're getting name called. I'm sorry for using the term fat ass, but here's the thing. You have people who suffer from obesity, health issues like obesity, diseases like polio, cancer, tuberculosis, syphilis. Just suffering terribly. And people who suffer from mental issues like Tourette's, schizophrenia, and other mental issues, they're getting made fun of. They're getting teased, harassed, name called. And I'm calling out every single motherfucker that has done it. Done the teasing, the name calling, the harassing. I'm calling you motherfuckers out. Take a step back, shut the fuck up, and do some thinking. Put yourselves in our shoes, you dumb motherfuckers. This is good old Grandmaster Revan. If you're new to this channel, please share this video, subscribe, comment below, and do not forget to hit the bell. I will surely appreciate it. Remember, knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself.